Thanks. I think I'll mix it up a little here. I've been on the sidelines for the majority of this conversation. You might even consider me a bench warmer, but I feel very strongly that we should not be raising taxes in Gilbert. My husband and I were having a conversation today, and I said, we have a revenue problem that's exacerbated by a spending problem. In any household budget, and I continually refer to this, and again, I agree with the person who commented that said that household budgets are oftentimes more simple, but the principle is the same. When you don't have as much money coming in, you spend less money. Oftentimes, you may or may not have an option to increase your home revenue. I don't think at this point in time in Gilbert that it is necessary for us to be raising taxes to generate what is projected to be a little over $7 million. That's based on a static model, not a dynamic model. When we know that revenues are decreasing based on sales tax, that number is going to decline as well, and we very well may be in this position in the very near future again, where we're saying we just don't have enough money to provide the quality of life that everyone is referring to and that we do enjoy in Gilbert. We have a great community. There is a 2-year lag time on state shared revenue when it comes to income tax in Arizona. Basically what that means is that money that's coming from the state that's generated through income tax has a 2-year lag time when it comes into Gilbert's bank account, for lack of a better, to simplify it. We know that in Gilbert there are a lot of people being laid off. In fact, across the country there are people being laid off. People have commented today that their salaries have decreased, which means their income tax has decreased. The amount that they pay in income tax has decreased as well. So 2 years from now, we are going to be in a very similar position to what we're in right now. And I feel strongly that despite the efforts made by the council, and I do think that there have been efforts made to reduce spending, not enough has been done. And that we have an opportunity here in our community to say, Gilbert, we're with you. And I think it's really important that we come together as a council and say that. It doesn't sound like anyone else stands with me, but I do feel very strongly that tax increases are not the answer to our problem, because this problem is going to be recurring as the economy. We know that we haven't hit bottom, at least that's what economic forecasters have told us. And so I think we need to seriously examine other options.